left. Right, bye-bye.
Bye-bye, thank you.
Over the last couple of weeks there's been this terrible feeling of failure. And
Felt
if...
by who? Felt by who? Do you feel failure?
Well, I do and I don't. I wish we could have come up with an even better result. We haven't. And I think that, over the last couple of weeks, there has been this feeling of failure. And if there has been a failure, then I very much take the responsibility for that. We are the generation that lost the honours that were bestowed on our forebears. And I think for all of us, there are the ancestral voices, the ghosts of the past that haunt this place, and who would ask, did we do the right thing?
A very strange afternoon and a very strange and peculiar day.
Why is that, Wilgrave?
There's a lot of emotion, people try not to show it. And also we're trying to do very serious business at the same time.
The House waits for the last business of this parliamentary session. It's the Welfare Reform Bill, which is coming back from the Commons.
Always makes me think of Joe Grimmon's line about marching his troops towards the sound of the gunfire.
We've got a message. Yes, I know. We've got a message from the Commons, Mr. Mackay coming down.
Despite Lord Ashley's attempts to protect the disabled from means testing, the government has rejected both of his amendments for a second and final time, and they are in no mood to compromise any further.
We do not believe that is the right way to proceed, my lords.
And if this continues, sooner or later, it will become more and more evident that this country can no longer tolerate an unelected House holding the people's chosen government to ransom.
All history, isn't it?
My lords, the issue tonight has got bigger. When the government doesn't have, to coin a phrase, Dick Hereditary to kick around anymore, they're going to have to rethink the purpose of this House. People will not come here for snobbery. They won't come here unless they have a decent job of work to do. And they won't feel they have a decent job of work to do unless occasionally they can change something. So I think we need to think about whether we want a revising chamber which is capable of checking a government when it doesn't want to be checked.
Oh no, that's the best I've ever heard you, so... Well,
thanks. Tonight was a caricature of the normal. You get these once every 5 years. They're getting a little worse each round. And the trend is downwards, but it's fighting an evil which is as old as Adam.
Which is?
Love of power. What's really changed is the extent of executive dominance over the House of Commons. And you saw tonight, and you've seen all the way through this rebellion, that the fact that the majority of the House of Commons in private disagrees with something doesn't mean it feels any freedom to vote it down. That's the real change of my lifetime. Which means the House of Commons, which was supposed to be a check on ministers, no longer really is.
Night-night.
Good night.
How does that affect somebody watching this or somebody on the street?
It means that if the government gets a silly idea, nobody can stop them.
You know you can fry them, don't you?
Sorry?
Yeah, McCain home fries. You not seen that advert, you know, the girl, she's changing the light bulb and then... Huh?
Don't think so. It's any good?
No, not really.
McCain home fries. Great ovened, great fried. Buy a complete pair of Boots brand spectacles with scratch-resistant lenses and get a second pair absolutely free. Now available at Boots Opticians.
Every day, Royal Mail helps the financial services industry reach millions of customers. Every day, our special delivery service guarantees